Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I want to show you guys a big brake kit that is bolt-on for the 94 till 2005 Celicas, whether it be the Celica ST or Celica GT for the 6th gen Celicas, or the Celica GT and GTS trim for the 7th gen Celica. This will be all the same as long as you have Mcpherson suspension up front. And this took me about 9 to 10 hours to figure this out. This was already available if you guys went to newcelica.org. This is the ST246 first generation 3SGTE Caldina brake upgrade, but it's a single piston and the rotor is on the thin side, which I'm not really a fan of. So after looking and researching for quite some time, I found that the ST246, which is shown here, is actually an upgrade. And if you look at this YouTube video real quick, this guy's going on his Celica ST, I think it's a 94, 95, and he's upgrading to, you know, showing the difference in how much larger the caliper is on the ST215 Caldina versus the small puny ST1. But the reason I don't like this one is because this rotor is actually only 26 millimeters thick, so it's actually thinner than the one that came originally on the ST202, ST204 Celica GT, which is a 28 millimeters thick. So this means that this rotor, even though it has a larger overall diameter, it's much thinner and things will heat up much quickly, which will mean you'll experience brake fade a lot quicker. But due to this fact, I found that actually we can upgrade to this ST246 wagon 3SGTE front rotor, and the spec calls at 296 by 28 millimeters, so it is 2 millimeters thicker than the ST215, meaning, like I said, you'll experience less brake fade and things will take a little bit longer to get up to things will take a little bit longer, to get overheated. So same spec, 49 millimeters offset, center bore is the same. And as far as pads go, you can actually use the ES330 brake pads. You can see that this is actually 144 millimeters wide by 58 millimeters tall. And if we go to Yahoo Auctions, we can see this 246 front brake pad. The specs here are 57 millimeters tall as well as 144 millimeters long. So that covers that. This rotor should run you 135 before shipping, so I'm guessing it's going to be around 195. But message by Hand Drive Japan and see what they quote you for that. And then it's hard to find, honestly, a caliper. Where are the pictures at? It's hard to find this ST215 caliper because although there are people parting these out, if you go to some of the Facebook groups for Australia and the UK, they're kind of slow to respond. So I guess if you have the patience, you can probably get one of these for about $70 or $80 before shipping. But these brand new will run you like $145 before shipping. And this comes just like this as you see it for a pair. And then if you look here, that this spacing between the center is 131 millimeters for the bolts to the knuckle, and this is obviously a lot wider up top at actually 6.25 inches. And the way I figured this out was because, close this out, if we go here to the other two pictures, this is the O6 Camry bracket to the left and piston versus the ES330 on the right, and you can see that spacing is the same on the bottom section versus the top. I actually went ahead and measured one of these ES330s at work, and that is 6.25 inch spacing on the bottom, so it's going to be the same at the top. So technically this twin piston caliper will bolt onto this Camry bracket, and even the caliper brackets part numbers on Rock Auto between the two chassis are actually the same part number. So if you look at the bore, it's 44.5 mil versus I think 43 millimeters on the previous generation Avalon. So that means a larger surface area, so it'll be a little bit better brake pedal feedback, and things will take a little bit also larger thermal capacity for the actual caliper, so things will take a little bit longer to heat up. You're less likely to experience brake fade that much earlier, and that lets me know that you can actually just pick up one of these ES330 twin piston calipers and rebuild them yourself, and then go ahead and slap them on your ST246 wagon caliper brackets. And ideally, if you want, you can actually message Right Hand Drive Japan and see if they can get everything shipped to you all in one box, the rotors and the OEM Toyota caliper brackets, because if you do go to their website and you type in a part number, it's like OEM part numbers will appear on their site, so I'm pretty sure they're pretty accommodating in that sense. And if you wanted to add on OEM dust shields, these will actually fit, since this is all the same as the ST chassis. These will mean that you don't have to cut or bend your original dust shields. You can just bolt these on straight, as long as you're replacing your wheel bearings at the same time. So that's that. And then overall, I think everything should run you about $405 to $430, depending on where you live and the cost of shipping. So I think it's a good upgrade, considering the fact that there's no other OEM bolt-on kit that we can find on the market. I'm working on something right now for all US parts, that way we don't have to outsource anything like that. But I would recommend getting this blank rotor, that way you can resurface it the next time you do have to replace the pads. So stay tuned, guys, because I will be going over an OEM upgrade. I'm still gathering some information and doing some test fitting for a bigger brake kit. So that'll be all for now. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button for more videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one.